Hello, my angels of light and everything nice. Welcome to Yin and Yang Chimendunja activation and meditation for the month of November. Before we start the Yin activation, which is the usual meditation to help you tap on your unconscious mind, which is what we do here with Chimendunja. Let me show you why we do this with the Chimendunja charts, direction, and locations, accessing to the frequencies of the Chimendunja cardinal directions. So the yin activations aspects of the Chimendunja of each of the elements that I'm gonna show you in the location that I'm gonna to highlight for you today, the location that I chosen. So is the Yan activation, the activities that you're gonna do with the location, with the elements that I'm gonna show you in a bit. But don't forget that you can download the guide for the month free. You can download it on your iPad, on your phone, on your computer. 36 pages of a planner for the month, week by week, and all the way until February. You can plan, you can vision, you can manifest, you can write down the days and hours that you're going to activate your Chimendunja with your activities, with your actions, with your plans. So it's very, very simple. All you have to do is click on the bio section and voila, you have access to it and it's totally free. So don't be shy, get it done, and don't forget to ask me questions and email me whatever need that you have, okay? So let's go on and activate the yin and yang of the Chimendunja. This idea came to me in a meditation a couple of weeks ago. So it's powerful activations that you can do. Don't underestimate it, and I will show all my best. I will do it with all my love. So take notes, write down the dates, the hours, and let's go. So this is the chart for the month. This is the animal sign ruling the month of November, which is the pig. It's in the year of the snake and start on the day of the metal dragon in the hour of the goat. Of course, I'm not going to talk about the chart of the month because it's a lot of ideas and thoughts just for one video. So I'm going to focus on the energy of the Chimendunja chart. For this chart, which is the animal sign, the heavenly stems, just know that the snake and the pig is clashing. So if you belong to the snake or the pig, the energy is heavy for you, depending on which pillar you have it. But like I said, at the beginning of the year, I talk about the animal signs. In my yearly course online, I talk about the animal signs. And in my videos on my Instagram and TikTok, I also talk about the animal signs. So if you have any question, head over to my Instagram and DM me a question about the animal sign for the month, okay? Now, let's talk about the chart for the Jimendunja, which is ruling from November 7 all the way till December 6, and is the Ding Fire Pig. And for this month, this is the Chimendunja chart. Just like we have one animal sign for the month, we also have the Chimendunja chart, which is related to the spiritual element of the astrology, feng shui, all these methodologies that has to do with metaphysics, Chinese metaphysics. So this is the chart for the month with the Chimendunja system. And as I usually do, I choose one sector to activate with the meditation, depending on the energies that are in the location and the direction. And I choose them very, very careful because I like to give you the best. So this month I have chosen the Northwest. And the Northwest has very powerful energy called the snake deity. And the snake deity has to do with the spiritual energy, the cosmic energy, right at the um, right hand at the top. It has the hero, which is related to the mind. So I'm going to activate the hero. It has the big fire, brilliance, energy. I'm going to also activate that in my meditation. And the yin and yang. The open door, because the door relates to the action, the activity that you can do, and the net constellation. And of course, the hexagram, which is undeniable, one of the best hexagrams in the Aegean system to activate when we're talking about wealth activations. So all these elements are frequencies that you can access to, that you can tap to by accessing through the cardinal direction, meaning this is located in the northwest. So you're going to face, meaning you're going to look towards the southeast. And when you're doing your meditation, you're going to do that at the days and the hours that I'm going to share in the comment section. And when you're doing activities, working on your business, which is the young activation of your activation, then you're also going to face the southeast because you are tapping into the energy of the open door and you're basically intentionally accessing to that frequency. Okay. So, like I just told you, the chief, sorry, the nine heaven, sorry, the snake. Usually, I talk about the chief, which is called, I call it the master manifestor. The nine heaven, I call it the master visionaire. And the snake, I call it the master manipulator. So check, like I always told you, on my, uh, you can check which element, which deity you have in your destiny palace. So if you happen to have the surgeon snake in your destiny palace, then it's wise for you to access that frequency, to activate it, to connect to it, because the surgeon snake in the Chimendunja system is basically the deity of the god or the frequency of the mystic arts. So if you are drawn to this kind of energy work or mystic arts of any source, you will connect to it very easily. You will learn it, you will enjoy it, you will be able to benefit with, you will be able to understand it fast and use it for your benefit. If you are belong in your destiny palace to the master manipulator surgeon snake, just know that you're someone with so much power to control any kind of environment that you are into it, in your work, in your home, in general. You are like a sorcerer, a wizard. You can influence people's uh, um, behavior, attitude, perspective. You can basically manipulate how they feel, how they see you, how they perceive you in the way that you want. So if you need to access to that frequency, if you need control some environment, control an economy, control a market condition, If you activate this energy, you can become strong enough to do that for your business, for your life, for your whatever it is that you need to. You are very naturally sensitive to any environment, any energy, even deities, even entities, even uh, spiritual energies, basically. You can connect easily with people as well. So it's very easy for you to influence other people, energy and thoughts and behavior and energy. But also in the negative side, if you don't control it, if you are in the dark side of this manipulation energy, then you can become a little bit violent. So watch out for that. You can become a little bit double face, like two face. So make sure that you don't do that when you are trying to influence people, because people don't like two-faced people. People don't like fake people. Sooner or later, people will find out who is fake, and you don't want that to fire back to you. So make sure that you are kind manipulator. Okay. Now, it's a great energy if you become practical in things. If you are looking for a land, an item, if you are trying to manifest, to visualize, to attract, to magnetize into your life the perfect environment for you, people who understand you, connect with you in the loving way. If you are trying to magnetize a job environment, a house that is perfect for you and your family, or whatever it is that you want to accomplish in life. And yeah, so it's great to find the perfect land, the perfect environment for you. Eh, of course, when you access to your unconscious mind, when you practice meditation, visualization, and you get used to activating this energy in the energetic level, you can be someone who control and command your environment to move to your favor. For example, the weather, that's in a very high level energy. It's okay. So that is some of the attributes of the surgeon snake. Um, so for the surgeon snake, deity yin and yang activation, it's very easy. So basically, in the nutshell, it will be for the inactivity when you're meditating, when you're contemplating, when you're journaling, when you are planning the month, connecting towards what do you really want for the month. Then connect with your intuition, be very observant, make sure that you gather information before you make any decision, understand the underlying issues before you make the choices, be very adaptable, very flexible, basically connect with your wisdom, and be gentle in your approach with other people so you can control your temper and adjust your strategies, be resilient. Most importantly, be precise in your strategy. Be precise when you're implementing your plans. Be precise when you are implementing your strategies. That's the yin activity when you are um, journaling and planning and thinking and meditating and strategizing. Okay. For the yang activity of the deity, make sure that you are someone very influential, of course, very confident, very determined, and that before you take your risk, before you make decisions, calculate the downfalls first. Okay, be very strategic when you start something and take action, not just meditate and plan. Okay, and embody the full transformation like a snake. Just shed the skin, embody your evolution with confidence and ambition, and most importantly, focus on your personal growth. The snake is in a level that is a powerful, is like a powerful level because I told you many times on the other videos that in Chimendunja system, when we are assessing the level of the deity, the frequency, we have 7 levels. So this month the level is 0. Level 0 is the ability to connect with higher realms, higher dimensions, the cosmic level, the God's mind. So it's like a reset for you. You can start from 0, basically. And yeah, so that's the yin and yang activation of the deity. Now let's move on to the heavenly hero, which is the top side in the middle of the picture, which represents your mind, which represents your ideas, your thoughts. It represents your thinking, basically. So you will connect your thought with the cosmic realm to do this activation. So the hero is a powerful energy because it's like the name implies, is the heroic actions and the heroic um, influence and element, and refers to something beautiful, something positive. It's like a candle ready to lift other people and yourself. It's great for branding. It's great for show up, show off, to show off your strength, to basically be out there and be the hero for other people, influence people to change. And when you become the hero for other people, in reality, you are becoming the hero for yourself, because we are the reflection of what we do. So for the yin activity of the hero, basically represents your inner strength and quiet confidence. So when you are when you are when you are connecting with the hero energy, the thing that you need to activate in your mind and your frequency in through your meditation. I'm gonna do the meditation after this. So it's the inner strength and quiet confidence that the heroes have, right? It's great for personal and spiritual development and growth. When you are activating the yang energy, make sure that you embody your leadership, take charge, inspire people with your actions, not just with your thought, but how you behave, how you act, what you do is what inspires people. And make sure that you overcome personal inner struggles and challenges, and go out there and be patient with people and yourself. Call your wisdom, do introspection work, become self-aware of your capabilities, your strengths, and mostly focus on your internal growth and your internal strength. Okay. So now for the so for the those are the heavenly hero influence, the heavenly hero frequency. So make sure that you um contemplate this information and understand how to apply on your own life. I'll do my best to activate it on your meditation. Make sure that you connect with in the meditation, the days and hours that I'm gonna share. Now I'm gonna share the pink fire element and frequency, which is located on the left side of the example chart. It's a very brilliant energy. That's why I chose it this month. I haven't chosen the stems in any of the previous videos. But I chose this one because it's a very powerful element, the being fire. Normally, the beam fire is related to brilliance, to um, fame, recognition. It's beautiful to access to the beam fire in many, many, many ways. So for the month of November, I'm going to activate it in two ways, yin and yang. So when you are applying the the yin aspect of the yin fire, when you are activating it, make sure that you have the inner passion, the motivation that bring out the best of you. And like true motivation come from between. Nobody should be motivating you. Nobody should be telling you what to do when you want to do something. Remember your why you do the things you do. Where do you see yourself in the future, in 1 year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, in your old age? Make sure that that motivation comes from the driving you forward. Okay? Reflect in a purpose, reflect in with clarity what is it that you want. And with that motivation in the internal world, nobody can stop you. And then when you apply, when you do the yan activity, then make sure that you embrace the charisma that is natural, that charisma that it comes from being there for others, being there to help, to influence, to inspire, and make sure that you embrace and enjoy the spotlight with confidence, because that's what true leadership and charisma means, that you really enjoy it. Okay. Now, yeah, this yin and yang is so important when you are activating the yin fire, being fire energy. This will help you manifest anything you want. Your inner drive, your inner motivation is the number one. Now I'm going to show you the door. The door is one of the most important aspects when we are activating the Chimendunja system and when we are applying the Chimendunja system in different ways. Like I always told you, Chimendunja has many applications. So one of them is the door. The door has to do with your actions, with the people that are opening doors for you, or the doors that you open. So make sure that when you are activating the yin aspect of the of the open door, yeah, the yin aspect of the open door is planning, executing, having a strategy for your plan. Because the door, the the open door is very. You need to be careful when you when you use the open door, because it's open, it can be very um, overly positive. When you are taking an action, you can be blinded by the view. Basically, you can see very far away without taking the time to introspect. So you need to be very cautious and prepare, okay, before taking any action, before opening the door to any opportunity, before opening the door to anyone. Make sure that you're not gonna lose. Make sure that you're gonna win. Otherwise, you just distraction and wasting your time. So make sure that you plan with a strategy, and make sure that your actions are, you know, well thought out, and that you consider any misguidance from the outside. Okay. That's when you are planning, strategizing, thinking. Then when you decide to activate it, to take action, to activate the yang energy, then take charge. When you know that the strategy is going to work out, be the leader, take charge, inspire people with your actions, overcome your personal fear, and make sure that you take opportunity right away, successfully, and start your new beginning with confidence and growth, and you know that you're gonna expand and take charge of your projects and relationships with vibrancy and dynamic energy, and um, make sure that you plan for your creativity to grow your plans and innovate and be out there and open your door with confidence. When you take the decision forward, it's one of the doors of money in Chimendunja system. So if you are using the open door, if you are sitting on the sector in your office, working from home, etc., and looking towards the south east, which is the opposite of the northwest, then do all of that before you plan, you execute your big plans. Okay, that is if you need that. Okay, of course, you can ask me any questions you have. Now for the hexagram that I just show you on the little square previously, with the direction, the cardinal direction that I chosen for the month, which is the great reward. Um, the hexagram is a very powerful hexagram, and that's why I have chosen it to activate it this month, because it's one of the hexagrams that relates to money as well, to recollect abundance and prosperity. Most of the authors call it a great reward. I decided to call it Great Fortune because I like the name better. I like Great Reward too, but you know, I have crazy ideas, so my idea was to call it Grand Fortune, and I also create the deck of the 64 hexagrams and the book in 3 languages. So this is the example of the card, Great Reward, and this hexagram is amazing in the Chimendun in the Ijin system. And this hexagram symbolically represent harmony, balance, pursuit of wealth and success when you activate it. I think I have mentioned it before in the previous phone sway videos that we also have, just like we had the animal signs in different sectors in the house, like the pig is in the northwest and the snakes in the southeast. We also have the hexagrams in every corner of the house, and we can also activate them. This is a wood hexagram, and in advanced levels of feng shui, we activate the element of the great hexagram. So the great reward. So for the yin aspect in this hexagram, we're going to embrace intuition and insight. Again, the theme for the whole yin and yang activation in this sector this month, it calls to reflect and be receptive, be intuitive, inside, spend time in meditating, reflecting, tap into your inner wisdom, and allow yourself to receive abundance, and allow yourself to open your inner view, your inner eye, your inner vision, your insights. Maybe, when we're meditating, when we are connecting with the higher dimensions, we usually see images, inner images when we are advanced meditators. Like when I meditate, I get a lot of visual images. Because my guardian of destiny is nine heaven as well. I have a very high nine heaven in my destiny, so I see things when I meditate. So if you have the nine heaven, or if you have the snake, or if you have the chief, or any other spirituality that you activate in a high level, you can intuitively receive images, you can receive feeling, you can receive inner voice. So allow yourself to receive signs of God, signs of the universe in any form, in any way that you can. Um, okay. Signals will always be delivered when you ask for it. So cultivate your patience, cultivate your trust. Trust the process, grow and develop, and recognize that wealth is not just money, but also how you feel, is also how you cultivate your relationships. And a lot of times we are successful because they help other people. So nurture your relationships, supportive relationships, collaborate, ask for support, be grateful for the things that come into your life, that has been in your life, things that are not necessarily money, but health is gold, as we know. Family is gold. um, Peace is gold. So cultivate a mindset of abundance, because when we are grateful for what we have, we automatically attract more. We become a magnet for more positive and great experience to come in. Now, when we are activating the yang aspect, which is more active, more dynamic, set set the clear goals and intentions. Define what wealth means to you specifically, and write down tangible and achievable goals. Because when you believe that you can achieve a goal, then it will be easier. When you set a goal that is way beyond, it's better when it's long term. Otherwise, it's too overwhelming for you when it's a short term. So, because we're working on the month, make sure that the goal is achievable in 1 month. Be proactive, take action, pursue this with determination, and take inspired action. Act on the inside that you get in your meditation, in your signs, in your feeling. Take the opportunities when they appear boldly, because you know they are coming for a reason. Even if it's just to learn the lesson, just do it. And don't forget to be careful, calculate your risk, and always move closer to your objectives, especially when it comes to money, because this meditation is to activate you money, abundance, and prosperity. Embrace the change and be willing to adapt to any strategy to change, to be resilient, because when things change, we have to change, otherwise, big problem. And invest time and resources into learning, developing, improve, skill building. All this will make sustainability in our dreams and goals, and mental health, of course. So, yeah, that's the yin and yang activation for you, with the elements of the Norwest sector. Of course, I always tell you that we have different applications, different uses for the Chimendunja chart. This was only the Norwest sector and the month. Now, if you identify that your Destiny Palace falls into the Northwest, then all of this is even more powerful for you, because you are aligned with the energy of the month. But you Guardian of Destiny, your Palace of Destiny could be in another direction, another location. So you need to find out where it is. Is in the west? Is it in the east? Is it in the southeast? Is it in the south? Is it in the southwest? Where is it? Let me know in the comment section. Ask me any question you have. Um, because it's important to have that information, because then you know what is aligning, what can you activate for the month. Because maybe your destiny is on the northwest together with your business palace, with your career palace, with your money palace. So it relates to different aspects of your life sometimes. So that's what's important. This is the chart for the 2025. So make sure that you know what energies align for you in 2025. I share all of these at the beginning of the year. This is the month for the month of November. We activate these charts for using the day chart and the hour chart. So make sure that you take notes of the hours that I put on the comment section. The day chart, we usually do it to manifest. We do it separately, or we do it aligning with the month and the hour. And we also use the hour when we have forecasting, readings, questions, when we want to make decisions, when we want to take action towards some activity that's important to us, when we want to find what's going on with a person that is important to us. Sorry, I had to drink water. When we are asking questions about health issues that we want to find out, um, we want to ask about lost items. We want to find out about a new job, a new offer, a new job opportunity. How's that? Um, how can we benefit from something? Why things are working or not working? So many different things that we can ask. If you are familiar with the tarot cards, so this is like a tarot card reading, but different, and it's a different perspective, completely different perspective. And yeah, so that's the hour chart. Don't forget to download the planner. Let me a comment. Sorry, leave me a comment. It's very late now. I'm out to sleep, but it's really, really late. It's like 2 in the morning. So this is how hard I work for you all, because I love you all. Be the light that you want to see, and listen to the meditations. Share with family and friends. Please do let me know what you think of this video, and I'll see you in my next video. Hello, angels of light. Welcome to the meditation for the month of November 2025, Yin and Yang activation. In this meditation, we're going to activate the influence of the yin and yang aspects of the deity called Snake, the star called Hero, the door called Open, the constellation called Net, and the heavenly stem called Being Fire. This meditation is a very powerful one, so make sure that you are in a very quiet space. You focus your attention for this time, no distractions. If you can, make sure that you are in a very quiet room and relax. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Let's start by becoming aware of your surrounding. Breathe in and out. Pay attention to the surrounding of your environment. Breathe in and out. Don't close your eyes yet. Breathe in and out. Very good. Pay attention to the walls, to the chair that you're sitting in, the floor, the ceiling, any object that is around your environment. Breathe in and out. Breathe deeply in through your nose. Hold it in and breathe out through your mouth. Very, very good. Make sure that you relax. Relax and relax. Take another breath in. Pay attention to the surrounding. Look around. The texture of the place that you are in. What it's like. The texture of every single object around you. Pay attention. Pay attention. What's the texture of the floor? What is the texture of the ceiling? Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. What is the texture of the walls? Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Very, very good. Focus on your breathing, and in the next breath in and out, we're going to close the eyes. Breathe in deeply through your nose. Count to 5 in your head. Hold it in. Imagine how the air is all the way inside. Now slowly breathe out through your mouth, imagining how that air is coming out through your mouth. Very good. Very, very good. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Focus on your breathing. Your eyes are closed now. Very good. Your eyes are closed, but relax. Let go. Relax, relax, relax. Breathe in and out. Take this moment to relax. For you to activate your inner strength, your inner vision. Relax, relax. It's very important that you stay focused on the moment. Completely focus on your breathing. Listen to the sound of your breathing and my voice. And just whenever you feel like you are drifting, that you are disconcentrate, go back and focus on your breathing. Very good. Very good. Relax. Focus on your breathing. Keep breathing in and out through your nose, out through your mouth. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Very good. We're going to go deeper. Before we activate, we're going to go deeper. So I'm going to count from 64 to 1. When I count to 0, you're going to stay focused and follow the instructions in your mind. Okay? 64, 63, 62, 60. Focus on your breathing. 59, 58, 57, 56, 55, 54, 53, 52, 51, 50. Focus on your breathing. 49, 48, 47, 46, 45, 44, 43, 42, 41, 40. Focus on your breathing. 39, 38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30. Focus on your breathing. 29, 28, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20. Focus on your breathing. Breathe in and out. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. Focus on your breathing. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Focus on your breathing. Breathe in deeply through your nose and out through your mouth. Very good. Now we're going to activate the powerful energy and the frequency of the snake deity in the Chimendunja system. And to do that, we're going to imagine how powerful and influential you can become when you accessing this frequency, this energy. I already showed you how to activate the yang energy. Now we are activating the yin. Use your imagination now to connect with this frequency. Now, at the beginning I told you to imagine the texture of the place that you are in. The ceiling, the floor, the walls, any object that stands out. Now imagine this frequency being so influential in any environment that goes in, that everything changes around. Imagine that you are so influential, so confident, that everyone and everything changes when you step in that environment. And with this, you know that you are resilient, you are intuitive, you are precise, and you can change because you are a flexible person and powerful being. And your ambition gives you confidence to evolve. Now, say with confidence and strength, I understand. I transform. I change. I decide. I move forward. Now we're gonna activate the hero star, and you understand with your intuition, regardless your way that you receive your intuition. Know that the intuition will manifest in different way for you. So it's for everybody. Understand the signs of the universe, your thoughts, your ideas, even your feeling. Intuition will come in many forms. Visions, feelings, thoughts. Just accept it and know the precision of your intuition. It is always right, and it's always changing and adapting to the situation that you're trying to be the hero in for yourself and for the people that you support and help. And with that, you're going to tell the hero inside you, I know, I accept, I change, I do it now. I am a supporter. I can support others, and in return, I get support. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Now we're going to activate the open door. I expand. I open the flow of opportunities to take action with the right knowledge at the right time, at the right place. I open the door to move forward with my life. I take action with conviction, knowing that I am moving towards the direction to fulfill my desire, my dreams, my vision, and my goals. I am open to receive opportunities that help me grow my mind, my spiritual understanding, and my prosperity here right now. I open to receive. I am open to receive. Now we're going to activate the net constellation, which will help you magnetize people and resources into your life. Connections with friends, family, clients, and love. Breathe in and out, and with that say, I am a magnet for love and connections that elevate my soul, my spirit, my emotions, my personal and spiritual growth. I am loved, I am loving, I give love, and I receive love. Now we're going to activate the being, heavenly stem, to activate the brightness, the light, the vision. Breathe in and out, and with that, imagine that you're so bright. I am bright in any place I am in. I am a guide to others. I am visible. I am seeing. I command attention, respect, and recognition in any place that I am in. I am confident. My inner strength radiates towards my projects, my work, my service to my people, my clients, and anyone who can benefit from my light. I am seen, I am bright, I am connected to love, I open and I am expansion, I am intuition, I am confident, I am resilience, precision, I am evolution, I understand, I change, I am a transformer, I am a powerful influencer. Breathe in and out. Very good. Very good. Very, very good. Now we're going to go back, and when I count to 5, you're going to open your eyes. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Now start to imagine the place that you were in before. Start to imagine the chair that you were sitting in. And when you're ready, open your eyes and remember you are a powerful influencer.